Dobrodošli u novo izdanje emisije Oni vole Srbiju. Naša ekipa danas nalazi se u Valjevu jer ćemo ovdje imati priliku da upoznamo košarkaša metalca Džordana Votsona. Da ne gubimo vrijeme, idemo da ga upoznamo i da čujemo njegovu priču. First of all, I want to thank you so much, Jordan. It's a pleasure. So how are you doing first?
I'm good, can't complain, just getting acclimated. Just been my first month on this team, so really just a lot of practices right now, a lot of learning. So I would say, but other than that, it's been good. It's been very calm, very chill.
Yeah, I need to get used to the city, to everything, but actually you've been to Serbia a couple of years ago, so this is not new for you.
It's not new. But I would say Zlatibor was a very different experience than this city for sure. I would say this city is very more, it's not Belgrade, but everyone travels there. So it's like a lot of people from Belgrade either come here for a little bit or go there for a little bit. So it's very different than just like Zlatibor. Zlatibor felt like an Instagram post a little bit.
Okay, got it. But you like Belgrade, right?
Yeah.
Because even before you were talking about Belgrade, you said good things about that. So you like the energy, you like the city?
I like the energy, I like the city. I like the fans. I like how passionate your fans are. And I would say that's definitely I would say that's y'all accomplishment for sure.
Yeah, you told me before that you're watching basketball here in Partizan and Zvezda, I presume, and you liked so much the atmosphere in the arena.
It's so, if you don't watch those games and want to play there, I don't feel like you really love the game, competing, because the crowd it gives you that boost, it gives you that energy. It make it feel like it's more than 5 people on the court at once. So I would say that's definitely something that's very different.
Don't be mad at me, but you don't have that in America. You don't have that.
We don't have that.
Actually, can you imagine this? In the States, it's not part of the culture, but actually, I'm feeling very proud to be from this country because of the fans, because they are super, super great.
Yeah. In America, I don't know if we would be able to have those kind of fans and it not take over into the streets or outside the city. It's just rivalries should stay on the court, and I feel like in America I wouldn't necessarily know if it would do that.
It's different. Definitely it's different. But let's talk about other topics, because I would like to get to know you more, get to know your story. So you were born in Georgia, right? But you were raised in Philadelphia. Okay, tell me more about that.
All right, well, I was born in Atlanta, Georgia, and my mom is originally from Philadelphia, so she moved us back there about when I was 7 or 8. So I was raised there from 2nd grade all the way through school. I would say Philadelphia is what molded me into who I am today.
Okay.
It's definitely not the easiest place to grow up.
Okay.
But it molds you into being able to survive in the world. So that's what I would say about Philadelphia for sure.
Okay, now I wanted to ask you, what does it mean? And you said that it's not easy to live, to grow up there. Can you tell us more about that? Because it's a big city. Why isn't it?
It's a big city, but I feel like there's so many people there just competing for the same things.
Okay.
So it's you a small fish in a big pond in Philadelphia. So you got to do whatever you can to really break out of there, stand out to really get out of that situation.
And when you are in this situation, how to step out? How did you learn to step up?
I would say just me personally putting my head down and just working, like not getting caught up in distractions. just really staying true to what I think God's plan for me was.
It's not God. You're mentioning God. Do you believe in?
Of course.
Do you have faith? Because I know, guy, people from the South, you are very, very connected to the church and to faith. So for this reason, I asked you that.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I've been trying lately to even get closer to him, but I feel like, who am I to change his path for me?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, how do you feel like you're worthy to do that? So I feel like striving to be righteous and worthy of his praise is a goal of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I want to ask you one more thing about this topic, because I would like to get to know your mindset. Do you think that everything is written for us, or we can make and shape our destiny?
I think both, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's made for you, but your choices, he gives you the choice. So I mean, your choices can affect where you land and where you fall. So yeah, I really think that your decisions affect everything.
Understand. And what about basketball? How your story started?
My story, I would say I wasn't the most highly recruited player. So like I said before, it's really just me putting my head down and working.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like me just striving for something, even when I didn't think it was close, is what really got me here. Yeah.
But okay, it was difficult because there's a lot of competition, but you had someone that believed in you throughout your career,
definitely.
right?
I've had, my dad for sure,
Mm-hmm.
coaches that I'll never forget, high school coaches, college coaches, even professional coaches that I'll never forget. It's just them having that faith in me.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say, just if you're in my position, just take it one day at a time, because you really never know.
Mm-hmm. And tell me more details about your story. How developed this journey?
My story it's really been hard. I would say I've never really been set in stone anywhere for a long part of my life. Like in high school, I'd have moved schools. College, I moved schools. Professional, I even moved teams in the middle of the year. So it's like, it's just, again, my journey is just one day at a time, basically. You never really know. It's not really, my journey is not really set in stone.
But I never gave up.
No, never.
Because you're saying a lot of things. That was difficult. That was never easy for you. But you're here.
Right.
You went abroad.
Right.
You went overseas.
Right.
So you didn't give up.
No, I don't think my mind would allow me to quit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like living with that regret for the rest of my life is not something that I would want to live with. So I feel like that's what keeps me pushing. I wouldn't say that's my motivation, but that's definitely a reason.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you go back in time, when you think about the turning point in your career, what was that?
I would say when I transferred schools in college, my senior year to West Liberty University, it was definitely different. It was a different level of basketball that we played. And I felt like that's when I grew to become a professional, but because we were just, everyone there cared about basketball, so it forces you to care as well, or you just can't play. And I would say professionally was my turning point. I would say coming to Zlatibor for sure, because it was a little bit of them same things in college, but it was more so of that you have to win, and you need to win, and you want to win. So what are you going to do to win? I feel like that was my turning point in professional basketball.
Now, when you think about, before talking about Zlatibor and the first time you came to Serbia, and after that, the Metalac, can you remember when you went overseas?
Overseas, my first year, it was tough.
I've been in some
tough
right?
leagues. It was important. I was in Armenia, so compared to here, I would say it's totally different. Totally. It's not really. It didn't really feel like basketball, like you were playing for for everyone. It kind of felt like a showcase. And I would say that's what really was my first year. It was really just trying to prove to myself that I can do it.
Sometimes some players are afraid of the overseas, going overseas. What was your story? You were the same? You were the same in that moment? Were you afraid?
I mean, when you're from America, you strive to be in the NBA, just like a European strives to be in EuroLeague. So it was definitely a different experience. You never really know about overseas until you come. So you definitely have a fear, a worry, a doubt, but it's like you get to play basketball for a living. So can you put up with all the rest of the stuff? That's your decision.
But do you think that now, because EuroLeague is growing so much in the States, they're changing a little bit the vision and the idea of the EuroLeague and the European basketball? Definitely.
I feel like a lot of people changed it. I would say for me, Kyle Hines changed it a lot, from my perspective.
In Milano. Milano, right.
Even at ESCA, even in Moscow, I would say he changed it a lot. I would say Shane Larkin changed it a lot. And I would say Kendrick Nunn is really, right now, the one that's pivoting a lot of Americans to Europe, just because of the success that he's been having.
Yeah, but Kendrick Nunn had been in the NBA, right? The Kyle Hines never. I remember a couple of years ago before, because Kyle finished his career in Milano, and he's basically a god over there. And I remember they made a list, like 5 great American players and players playing in Europe, in the EuroLeague, that never made it to the NBA. It was like the first name was Kyle Hines. And I was like, how is that possible? And this is like the vision they have, because the NBA has his own vision, right? And they told me, if the NBA in one moment said, okay, you are not for that, you will never be for that. Even if you are going to be the MVP of the EuroLeague, and even if you're going to be the best player, it's right there, right?
It's definitely different. I would say the basketball is different. That's why it's so hard for them to transition, or for them to accept a player of a Kyle Hines, because it's a different brand of basketball played.
Understand.
So I would say Europe is more like very team oriented. Like all 5 are connected. Like all 5 have to be connected to win it. And sure, that plays a part in the NBA, but it's more so of a one-on-one, a matchup thing.
Understand. And tell me about you. After being here for a couple of years, being overseas, being in Europe, are you changing as a player? Are you changing your style?
I feel like I change every year. I feel like that's the pro about being overseas. You can be different every season. I mean, whichever different breeds you more success, for sure you want that. But I feel like you grow by force. It's not even something that like you want to happen, but you need it to happen for you to be successful. So I would say I'm definitely different every season.
Yeah, you said before that the season in Latvia was the turning point in your career. So tell me more about that, how this experience, this country, this style changed you.
I would just say in Serbia, when you're here, it feels like the heart. It feel like you're in the heart of Europe. Like it feels like everyone plays physical, everyone plays hard, everyone is just competing at the highest level. So I feel like if you can't play here, then it's kind of like Europe would be tough for you.
Who are the best basketball players, Serbs or Americans?
Americans. I
can't
go against it. I can't go against it.
Come on, Joker. Come on.
I agree. I agree. It's the best right now, but I still gotta take a lot more Americans. LeBron.
Okay.
Steph Curry.
But do you think that Serbs maybe can play the NBA, but do you think that LeBron might be able to play the EuroLeague in this time with a lot of contact? It's different. It's two different words.
It is different, but that's LeBron James.
Okay, you're right. You're right. You're right.
So.
Yeah, you're right. LeBron is LeBron. Right. But okay, we need to do a competition. Jokic or LeBron, but you're different. You're completely different. I think that Jokic is the perfect example of what's to be a Serb.
It's crazy how he plays, because it definitely feels like Like Jokic doesn't want to play basketball right now. He want to ride his horses. But then he come out there and have a triple-double. So and
he looked
win.
frustrated every time he's in the court. He was like, okay, I need to go home, need to go to see my horses.
Exactly,
Come on. Like, he's like
so,
this.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's cool. Let's talk about this experience here. So you were abroad, after Zlatibor, you went abroad and you came here in Valjevo from Poland, right? You were in Poland last season. So tell me, why did you accept to come here? Why you wanted to go back to Serbia?
Like I said before, it's the heart. And I feel like this is a great point for everyone to really just put your game on a broadcast for everyone. And I feel like this league is growing every year that I haven't been here, every year that I've been here, I feel like it's growing more and more. And I think I'm starting to become a fan of Serbia as well.
It's nice to hear that. And you were talking about the league. The league is extremely, I have to say, interesting because you have a lot of young Serbian players, and the majority of these young players are like playing for the youth national team. And we know that Serbia has some talent. You're the best, okay, sure. Maybe for you, you're the best, but it's extremely interesting. So tell me a little bit about the ambition. You have an interesting team. You have like, from one side, experience. From the other side, you have young talent. So,
about this team, I would say it's definitely a balance, but I feel like it's good for both parties. Like the young players push the older veteran players to make us stay on top of our game, and the old veteran players can give insight and knowledge to the younger players for them to get better. And I feel like that's kind of my job here, to just instill knowledge in our young players. Get knowledge from our head coach and our director and president. So yeah.
Don't misunderstand my words. Now, you're a young guy, but when talking about the players, now you're more on that side. The like players with experience. I don't want to say. How does it feel now to be the oldest in the group? I know it
happens so fast.
Oh, yeah, my God.
It happens so fast, but I would say the best part about it is I don't feel my age, but I'm more knowledgeable.
You're super young, man. It's like the problem is that after 25, 26 years, you're only in basketball and sports. Okay, you're done.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not young anymore.
Definitely.
But it's weird, right? Because a couple of years, like 3-4 years ago, you were the young guy to teach. Now you need to teach and to help the other guys.
And that goes back into the part where I said, like, you're different every season. Like now I'm different. Like now I got to turn that table into me giving instead of receiving all the time.
It's going to be a very interesting season for sure. And which team you cannot wait to face? Which game you cannot wait to play?
Zlatibor for sure.
Zlatibor, okay.
For sure. That's like an X on my calendar.
Yeah. Can you imagine? It's going to be a little bit emotional, right?
It's going to be emotional. I hope a lot of fans are there. It's definitely going to be a competitive game. They play hard every time. So.
And tell me about Partizan and Zvezda. You watch them, so it will be interesting to play against them.
I hope so. I hope so. Hope the crowd is there too.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. I don't want to ask you which one is your favorite. No,
I can't answer
because
that.
I imagine you have friends everywhere. You have friends even in Partizan and Zvezda, so you're very connected. I noticed that all the American players. It doesn't matter if they're playing the same league or not. They're super connected. This is nice because you're sticking together, guys.
Yeah, we got to. We're only as, I'm not going to say we're only, but we're as good as the people we know. And then the more insight, the more knowledge and wisdom you can get, the better.
Tell me one thing, which is very important to me, actually. Do you feel a little bit, I don't want to say like at home, but do you feel comfortable here? Do you feel accepted? Do you feel good?
Definitely. I would say that comfortability came faster than usual. Just because I would say I'm the older guy, so I kind of.
No, you're not really. No.
I kind of know how to fit in, I would say. But definitely, it's still been a learning experience for sure.
You're a guy with experience, let's say. No.
I'm the guy with experience now.
That sounds better. Sounds better like that. But how is Džordan outside the court? What do you like to do when you're here outside the court? What are your hobbies, man?
I would say video games.
I knew that.
Music.
I knew that. Or are you playing basketball even there?
It's just a lifestyle. It's just a lifestyle.
I know. It's relaxing you. I've noticed that it's relaxing you so much. And that's okay.
Yeah.
If that is making you feeling good, it's okay.
Yeah, I would say music also, and I'm an avid traveler.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I like to experience different things.
Okay.
So I would say that's the plus about being overseas. You get to see places that you wouldn't normally see.
Exactly. So what's your favorite place here?
That I've traveled to?
Yeah.
Right now it's Dubai.
Dubai? You like Dubai?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the.
Interesting.
I like the desert.
Okay, you like the desert. Okay, that's interesting. And here in Serbia? What's your favorite?
I would say Belgrade for sure.
Oh, you like it?
I haven't been to Novi Sad yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're
so
gonna have the chance this season with the games, right? You're gonna play against them.
Yeah. So I definitely got to experience that.
And what about your family? Your family's in the States, right?
Yeah, they're in Philadelphia right now. Hopefully healthy and doing well.
I can imagine you miss them. And it's not easy.
Tremendously. I wish they would come out here.
Okay.
But yeah, hopefully they come out soon. They haven't
Really?
come out yet, but hopefully they come out soon.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. I can imagine that you will be even happier with them here.
Definitely.
It's nice, right, to play a game and have them
Them in the
there,
stands.
yeah, watching
Them
you.
at home.
It's different. It's a different energy.
It brings another level of comfortability.
Can you imagine that? So I hope they're gonna like here,
Yeah.
because I always say, if you're guys feeling comfortable when you in the place when you are living, you're gonna be more productive on the court.
For
But
sure.
on the other hand, it's very important to have your family,
For sure.
to have someone with you. But are you telling them about Serbia, about this crazy, amazing country?
Of course, they we got TikTok. Oh, my mom is on TikTok all day.
She's a modern mama.
Yeah,
Okay,
she done seen
mama.
Belgrade. She done seen Novi Sad. She done seen Zlatibor. She wants to come, but she just needs that break from work.
Yeah, it's far away.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's the
Yeah.
biggest problem.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that she's gonna enjoy when she will come here.
I hope so, for sure.
I want to thank you so much. It was a pleasure to have this conversation with you. And we wrap up this show in a different way. You have the camera over there, and if you want, you can send a message to the fans, to Arena Sport audience. So think about that if you want.
I hope for all the Metallic fans, please come with all support and come to the games, home games. Please pack this game out tomorrow for us, so we can give back to y'all. And for Arena Sport, thank you for having me, and hope you guys continue on all your endeavors. Health and wealth, please. Thank you.